Hi guys, and welcome back for some more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I've not recorded this like a week because I've been on vacation. It was very special. But for now, we can strike this gate of time that I've been waiting about a week and a half to strike. Feels good, man. Line piece. Silly Russians and their new versions of Tetris.
Do not fear it. That is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Bieber. If anything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate.
Will do, Granny. Wait a minute, that didn't make any sense. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm just gonna hang back here, Beaver. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? Special love? I think that's illegal. Oh well. Have it with you, Hefner. Nah, forget about it. Yeah, I gladly will forget the imagery that was just in my mind. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, sup. Alright. Seems pretty nonchalant of you, Groose. I can tell that he cares so much. He's just hiding it. He's hiding it amongst that pompadour. Oh well. Well, here we are, the past.
Hey! At last, I've been expecting you, Bieber.
I forgot her voice. Oh well.
You are doubtlessly overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will continue to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise, and little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Oh boy, I can't wait! It's like opening a present on Christmas Eve. Or Christmas. Nobody opens it on Christmas Eve. What am I talking about? You've come so far, Bieber. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. That's not how you pronounce that word, but they called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. That sounds familiar. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home for our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to this Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. First, she created Fee to completely annoy you. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul into the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could be used one day. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods, all of its power can never be yielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Bieber? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. Plot twist? The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was, and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an ancient of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seals that bind him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can, and screw up on reading, only on occasion. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. Oh, I'm sorry, I zoned out there. Could you say that again? I must maintain the seal that Hylia, rather that I created so long, and keep it strong for as long as I'm able to. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can now see that this is my purpose. Bieber, the goddess, has created Fee and the great blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against Demise in this monstrous form, he now assumes, and the rest lies solely on your shoulder. Yeah, that was really bad, I'm sorry. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Bieber.
You cannot tell me you don't see anything wrong with that face.
During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword.
I seriously cannot read seriously while looking at that face. Okay, time to look, like, cover it up with my hand. Ah, perfect.
And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found the true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens the land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Bieber. Draw your sword.
The goddess has blessed her blade, now it's a magic sword. Isn't that great? The sword is now imbued with the mystical power to drive back demons, and only Bieber may wield it. And also his descendants, but, you know, it's besides the point.
Bieber, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own can never use the power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needs someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Bieber. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield the supreme power. And so, Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Bieber. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Bieber, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm gonna ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all this is over, will you come to wake me up?
I want to say no. Fine, I'll promise. was plot heavy as hell. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I believe we will be ending the episode right here. So, I will see you guys on the next part where we will do some things involving plot and whatnot. I actually don't remember what happens after this. That's just wonderful. See you guys then.